Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Renowned Explorers. Been on a pretty good losing streak so far, so we'll see how this goes on from here. I don't want to make the same team that I beat the game with, because, well, I'll save that for later, for the most part. But, obviously, we had a kind of a lopsided group. I was trying to go full aggression, and had a scout and all that crazy stuff, and it just didn't work out. So this time around, we're going to take Amelia Karwaska. Her benefit is we get a tool every expedition, so that can give us a plus 25% success chance on a task. And we get plus 1 study tokens every time we do enter a nature challenge. She favors, stat-wise, she has some rage abilities. She also has Excite, and later on she gets an AoE heal and some other stuff that's pretty beneficial. She's not very good with devious moves. That's her thing where she does less. She has biology and prehistory, so she has archaeology and naturalist 1. Okay. Now, who else do we want to take? Oops, sorry, wrong person. Switch that. We go with Maria. That's who we went with before. We had Beguiler too. We also have some of these people here. He's got Diplomat. Let's see. Yvonne's actually really good if you can get her leveled up. Her Deride's really good, but also one of her really useful things she gets is she can make her Satin hit twice, which is actually rather good. So yeah, we'll take Yvonne. And she also gets Impress, which actually can debuff speech resistance. Also a lot of more ranged attacks, which is good. What about you? Do you have ranged attacks? Melee and ranged. Okay, not that bad. Alright, Hadis would be super aggressive. She has access to Satin. Or we go with Maria, who also has Satin. Do we have anyone that has ranged friendly moves? Yvonne does. What about you? What do you got, Agatha? Impress and Terrify. And Archaeology. Okay, we don't want Archaeology. We have Beguiler, Archaeology, Naturalist, Tactician. That's a thing. Don't want her because she's a Beguiler. We already have a Naturalist. Diplomat Survivalist? You're not good with friendly. Who's good with friendly? This guy. So this is probably our best option. This guy. I've never used him before. Bad part is we don't have much in the form of tanks. Also, this is 2 speakers, and I don't want 2 speakers. Friendly, raged, party time. Alright, I think this is our guy. We'll take this guy. So, so we're favoring friendly. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice people. We'll see how it goes. I haven't been reading their backgrounds, but I apologize. I'll eventually do it. Maybe I'll do it now. Montreal's cruel mistress, assertive, intelligent, and the center of attention, wants to see if she can trample the world under her boots. So, you'll actually get some dialogue options, or options that are based off her being not a nice person. This genius biologist hails from the Krakow University. She's looking to find more exotic plants, loves to read romance novels. And then the Riot of Rio made a bet at a party that he would make it to the papers worldwide. Turns out he has a knack for exploring and making friends. Alright, I think we can go with this. Let's give it a shot. There we go. So we've done this first stage quite a bit, so I guess there's that. It's another Druidic Stone Circle. We're already pretty aware of that. So this place just has something odd, so I'm going to go there because it has two things there. The outdoors are not for everyone, but walking in such a pristine landscape is bound to inspire someone to gain a passion for biology. You already have biology. And this gives speech defense. I will give it to Yvonne then. I don't know what happens if you put it on someone that already has it. The tweeting of birds, the little bugs that fact that no two trees are the same, yet they might all be one family. Yvonne is finally grasping the beauty of all, gains the naturalist biology perk. I think I had a situation where I actually got an event that was like, hey, I can teach you something about tools or things like that, and I already had it, and I ended up just getting a bunch of tokens instead. So I could have done that and got a bunch of tokens, but that's fine. Yvonne loves the living things on this planet. It gives, you know, bonuses, so it's fine. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and, what is your gimmick again? +1 study. Alright, we're going to go and get some encounters, because we need those. Just your luck, a pack of hungry wolves is following you. Only one way to get out of this, defend yourselves. Favors aggression. And these guys are weak against Terrify. Funny enough, I don't actually have any Terrify moves. Oh my god. I already hate you. Eat shovel! Bonk. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Donk. Alright, so that'll get us a token. On top of the 2 that we get automatically. Threat averted, those wolves will bother you no more. Stories like these will do well at the Renowned Explorers 2 campaign. Alright, the crew arrives at a quiet clearing while everyone takes a little break. Amelia notices that these clovers are different. Okay, so we've seen that before. Alright, over here it's an athlete, naturalist, and survivalist nature challenge, so we'll get a benefit from that. Rare mushrooms, 2 campaign. And we can now rest at we can do a campfire rest. Okay, we have a few options here. So we actually have some character-specific ones. This one is for Pedrino, how should you pronounce it? If we can get additional a collect and study token for a certain crew member if they use insight. The other option, of course, is we can get a journalist interview with Yvonne, and one crew member evaluates her responses, and that will get us plus 25 renown every time we get a journalist. So we got some options there. Getting the +1 collect and study is not too shabby. But let's go ahead and do Yvonne's fame. Yvonne's fame follows her everywhere. Even here in Irish Isles, some journalists still try tirelessly to get an interview. This one has been admirably tenacious, and Yvonne decided to give an interview while the crew rests. Let's get this started. The journalist is grateful and bombards Yvonne with questions about her life in the Canadian Special Forces, her acting career, and of course about the crew. What is it like to work with common explorers? What are the dynamics in the crew? These people are as brave and skilled as I am. I see. Of course you need equally capable companions if you want to succeed out here. I can spot their strength and wit with one glance. Impressive. As the interview wraps up, one crew member is particularly delighted with Yvonne sharing the spotlight. And we can choose who will like Yvonne more, and I'll pick Amelia. How kind of Yvonne to share the fame and glory she already has. Amelia can't wait to smell the ink of the next explorer now with her name in it. This interview will surely attract more journalists. Yvonne's kind gesture will not go unnoticed. And we get a journalist. And that also gives us the 25 renown for it as well. Alright. We can go ahead and keep the Brazilian blend, and the rest can get discarded. Alright, so good stuff there. So now, like Yvonne, I'm a little starstruck. So Amelia now gets plus 10% speech power because of that. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and head south. The crew is walking through the forest quietly when they hear the... Oh, we did get a study token. That's because of Amelia's ability, where we get +1 study every time we enter an area with a nature challenge. The crew is walking through the forest quietly when they hear the bushes rustle. The crew sneaks up to see what's causing all that noise. A white stag, what a fascinating sight. Not only is this an invaluable observation, but the stories to come from this will impress the renowned explorers. So 2 study, 2 campaign, and no actual event, which is a bit annoying, because I have a wrench, and I would like to use it. Out of nowhere in the middle of the forest, a huge cliff stands before you. Such a geological rarity often holds some exceptional treasures. Amelia orders the crew to look around. The crew comes back to make an action plan. Pedrino mentions that there is plenty to find at the foot of the cliff. Maybe a survivalist or athlete would be able to climb the dangerous cliff and look for more specific treasures. Or we could just have him, because he's a level 1 survivalist, he could just jump up there. Pedrino goes for it and starts climbing the cliff with limited gear. A very daring endeavor. What kind of treasure is Pedrino looking for? Crystals, fossils, quartz. I don't know what the difference is. Let's go with fossils. Looking for treasure here might be dangerous, but after a long search, Pedreno finds a real treasure worth taking home. Monite fossil. We can get 5 collect or 1 discovery. I would like the discovery. This is a good find, a fine treasure to take home. Such a discovery is sure to be appreciated at the Renowned Explorers. The crew turns its attention back to the big prize on the island. This also gives us an additional discovery. So there you go. Alright, I can starve for a round. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I would like to starve for a round. One of those rainy days, you see a feather lying beneath a tree. The feather is both magnificent and valuable. Alright, Pedreno loses grit. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We're gonna take some starvations. Let's do it. I've already made bad decisions on all the past 2 playthroughs already. You hear some rumbling in the bushes again. Pedreno gets up closer to inspect it. It's the white stag. Okay. Did we see the white stag before? As soon as it spots you, it flees at top speed. Amelia wonders whether you should follow the white stag or collect samples and make up an impressive story. So we can get 1 study and 1 campaign, or we can try to go for it and lose supplies, which we have no supplies to lose. And this is where our tools are. We have 1. I'll increase our chance by 25%, and we're going for it. Oh no. Ugh. I have seen it where it does that little tease and then it actually goes down. Back down. Pedreno successfully tracks the white stag. The crew had more than enough time to make detailed observations. These notes will surely trigger more biological expeditions. Impressed by its beauty beyond words, Amelia decides to not catch the animal and let it roam free. So we get 5 tokens out of that. And we get some debuffs. Pedreno starts to feel feeble. Loses armor. And he levels up. So we're going to go ahead and get Survivalist Navigation. Like so. And we have access to party time now. Alright. We're going to starve 1 more time, unfortunately, because we have to get back to where we need to be. So we're going to go ahead and do this encounter here. Fight some wolves. Favors Devious. Alright. Fortunately, we're not really good with Devious. But it will make do. All of you fall back. Bonk. A little risky, but I'll go for it. Fumbled. Figures. But we did get some grit now, because we're now provocative. And thankfully that helped. Alright. Do you have anything? Yes, you can. Alright. Cheer you up. Alright, good stuff. The best way to beat such animals is by showing them who's boss. The wolves become intimidated by your presence and flee. The fleeing wolves are followed by crying pups. They make away safely. And we're out of supplies. Amelia's weakened. She loses attack power. But we get our level ups, which is what we needed. Alright, so I'm gonna go for what do I want to go for? Let's get classical physics. And then for you, I think I want Beguiler. Alright, let's finish this up, shall we? Oh, there's food over there. So the question is do I want to risk starving another round for the potential of getting some food? It could get us some more study tokens. I wish I can look at the map, but I can't. No, we'll finish. Alright. And this time we're going for Amir. Which is a bit unfortunate. So, favors Devious. So what's interesting about Deride, this is Yvonne's new ability, is it does Enrage and it's a Devious mood, and it essentially drains life. 50% of the damage is heals her. Party time is point blank AoE. Now, thankfully, they seem to be favoring speech attacks, which is good. And then Tranquility is actually just purely a healing ability. Not sure what's up with this. Oh, that's how it works. You have to pick an empty tile. I did not know that. Undo that move. So with that information, I can actually put an AoE right there if I want to. I'm not going to, but it's an option. Alright, plus 25 speech defense. Aw, that's mean. Why'd you talk about underwear? Also, this entire area is a beneficial area, so I should probably take advantage of that. Thankfully, she's pretty resistant. Alright, what do we got? There we go. Got the usual stuff there. Alright, what was I going for before? I think I'm gonna go for science again. Let's go for this one. Alright, so same thing as before. This time we actually got the Sea Sapphire. +1 study at the end of each expedition for each level of naturalist in your crew. So if we take that, we would get we get 3 naturalists from that. Or 3 study tokens at the end of every expedition from then on. I think that's the most beneficial, and this guy agrees. Alright, and back to London. So yeah, we've done the Highlands again. Not much renown this time around. Got some gold. That's about it. Could have been better. Alright, so we're doing this again. Yeah, we definitely want this. Question is what, I think I'm gonna get a naturalist perk, but let's see what we can get first. I don't think we can get enough. Yeah, I don't think we can get enough. Alright. Let's we're gonna go for observations again. I'm gonna have Amilla learn a new perk. We want a naturalist perk. And we want geology again. Okay. We need a student to join us. Let's grab that, and then that, then that, then that. So once again, we got quite a bit out of that. And just like before, we're just going to grab a whole lot of research. Then we're gonna finish that up. We'll learn more from nature challenges. So pretty much every time we hit a nature challenge, we'll get 2 study from it. And we're gonna go ahead and get more renown from research, just like before. Okay. Next, upgrade. We don't have any diplomats. Do we have anyone that has terrifying abilities? No, we don't. So machete is not going to help. We can get some diplomat stuff. That's not really that useful either. And as for this, heavy journalists that we get would give us some bonuses, bonus renown. But I think what I'm going to get first is get Maestro here so we can get additional campaign for every friendly encounter that we do. 'Cause I want to be friendly. So yeah, we'll go with that. And then for our helpers, can't really afford much. Yeah, I think I'll leave it alone. That's fine. So, money-wise, let's go ahead and upgrade one more time. And we'll give you a translation guide. It's not the best, but it'll have to do. Alright. So, yeah. Is there anything else? I guess I can get a lobbyist. I don't think there's really anything else worth noting. Whatever, we'll just wait. Alright, well I'm gonna call this a video. I am The Depressed Eeyore, and this was Renowned Explorers. See you guys later.